What if I told you that in 1994, 12 people disappeared in front of 200 witnesses, and no one noticed until it was too late? What if I told you it happened during a wedding reception, in a locked ballroom, with security at every exit? 30 years later, the truth finally surfaces from beneath the floorboards. Emma Martinez was supposed to be one of those 12 people. She should have been on that dance floor when the bouquet flew through the air. But food poisoning kept her home that night. For 3 decades, she's lived with survivor's guilt, wondering what happened to her college friends, wondering why she was spared. In 2024, Emma gets a call. The Grand Ballroom is being demolished. As the project manager for the construction company, she has to oversee the teardown of the place where her nightmares began. What she doesn't know yet is that some secrets refuse to stay buried. The sledgehammer hits the wall with a thunderous crack. Dust particles dance in the afternoon sunlight streaming through broken windows. Emma watches from the doorway, her clipboard trembling in her hands. "Ma'am?" The construction worker's voice cuts through the noise. "You need to see this." Behind the false wall, they find it. A hidden security room, monitors covered in 30 years of dust, and there, on the shelf, a single VHS tape labeled October 15th, 1994, wedding reception. Emma's wedding date. The date, 12 people, vanished. Her hands shake as she inserts the tape into the old monitor. Static fills the screen, then clarity. There's the dance floor. There's the bride throwing her bouquet at 9:47 p.m. And there, standing in a perfect circle, are 12 people Emma recognizes. Her friends, her college roommate Sarah, her study group, all of them, young and laughing. The bouquet arcs through the air in slow motion. The timestamp reads 9:47 and 30 seconds. 9:47 and 45 seconds. The 12 people are still there, reaching for the bouquet. 9:47 and 50 seconds. They're looking down at something on the floor. Their faces, confused. 9:47 and 55 seconds. They're all staring at the same spot on the wooden dance floor. Something is glowing. A blue-white light emanating from between the floorboards. 9:48 exactly. The dance floor is empty. The bouquet lies abandoned. 12 people, gone. Emma rewinds the tape, plays it again, and again. Each time, the same impossible sequence. 12 people, simply ceasing to exist. But there's something else. In the final frame, before the camera cuts to another angle, she sees it. The wooden floorboards where her friends stood, they're different. Newer. As if they'd been recently replaced. "Jake!" she calls to the construction foreman. "I need you to tear up the dance floor, right here." She points to the exact spot where the light appeared in the footage. The first board comes up easily. Too easily. Underneath, hollow space. The scent of old roses and something else, something metallic, drifts up from below. "Jesus Christ," Jake whispers. Below the floorboards, a hidden chamber. Stone walls covered in strange symbols. 12 chairs arranged in a perfect circle. And on each chair, a personal item. Sarah's pearl bracelet, David's class ring, Jenny's lucky pen. Items they were wearing the night they disappeared. But that's not the strangest part. In the center of the circle, a journal. The pages are yellowed with age, but the ink, it's fresh, recent, as if someone has been writing in it for 30 years. Emma's hands tremble as she opens the journal. The first entry is dated October 16th, 1994, the day after the wedding. Day 1. We're not dead. We're somewhere else. The dance floor. It was a portal. But we can't get back. We can see through. To the other side. We watch the world continue without us. Emma never came to the wedding. She doesn't know we're here. Entry after entry. Year after year. Her friends, trapped in some parallel space, watching life continue above them. aging, changing, but unable to return. The final entry, dated yesterday. Someone's coming, after 30 years. Emma is finally here. The portal is weakening. We can feel it. The construction, it's breaking the barrier. We might finally be able to come home. Emma drops the journal, her heart pounding. She looks around the chamber and realizes she's not alone. 12 shadows move along the walls, not threatening, not frightening, just tired. So very tired. Emma. The voice is Sarah's, but older, worn thin by 3 decades of waiting. We've been waiting for you to find us. The shadows grow more solid, more real. Emma sees them now, her friends, aged by 30 years of existing between worlds, but still, them. The portal only opens during times of great emotion, Sarah explains. The wedding, your absence, it created a rift. We fell through, but we could never get back. Until now. The guilt you've carried, it's been keeping the portal active. Your survivor's guilt, it's been our lifeline. Emma understands now. Her 3 decades of wondering, of guilt, of never letting go. It created a bridge. A way for them to finally return. One by one they step forward. One by one. They fade into light. Not dying. Returning. Finally free to move on. Sarah is the last to go. She smiles at Emma. The same smile from 30 years ago. Thank you, she whispers, for never forgetting us. And then, silence. Emma stands alone in the chamber. The personal items on the chairs, gone. The journal. Blank pages now, as if 30 years of waiting never happened. Emma climbs back up to the ballroom. The workers are still demolishing walls, unaware that 12 souls have just been set free. She looks at the dance floor one last time. No glowing lights, no mysterious symbols, just old wooden boards, ready to be replaced with something new. Sometimes, the only way to heal is to let go. And sometimes, letting go means letting others find their way home. The Grand Ballroom was demolished 3 weeks later. A new community center stands there now, and sometimes, on quiet evenings, visitors report hearing the faint sound of laughter and wedding music drifting through the air. Emma Martinez never married, but she's not alone anymore, because she finally understands that some bonds transcend time, space, and even death itself. If you enjoyed this story, there are more mysteries waiting to be uncovered. Subscribe for more tales that blur the line between the possible and the impossible.